So what should you keep, Budgie or Hamster?
The question is a bit unusual to answer, right? However, if people want to get a pet, they often wonder which of them would be best suited for their home. It is great if you inquire before buying a pet, because that way you will know best what that pet requires of you and how much it costs to maintain it. Also, if you do not have too much free time, you should not as a pet take any social animals which constantly require your presence and attention. If you have more time and enjoy the birds chirping and the sounds that budgies produce, then these very social creatures are ideal pets for you. They require a lot of attention, love to have company, and don't want to feel lonely. When it comes to maintenance, it is very important, as with any pet, hygiene is at a high level, that the bird cage is properly cleaned, and that food and water are changed regularly. Of course, you can buy additional treats for your bird, which will make it happy. If you can, it would be great if your budgie had at least one friend by his side who would constantly keep his attention and have fun with each other. However, on the other hand, hamsters are also small, cute, puffy animals that don't require too much of your presence. They spend most of their time sleeping and resting, and when they're active, they like to have gadgets for running and climbing. They like to clean their hair themselves, so you can often see them licking their fur even after playing with them. They can be a bit messy, so you have to clean the cage very often. They're not known to be social animals, but if you want to get them as a friend, they must connect first. There may be some conflicts, but it is similar to birds. If you put a female in a cage, you will get a few more small hamsters very quickly. Which is better, budgie or hamster? It would be very illogical to say that our answer is hamster. The answer is, of course, budgie. If you have to choose between these two great pets, if you ask us, choose a budgie. And if you can have both, that is a great option. Why budgie? The answer will be very long. Budgies are very social birds. They love strong company and are constantly active. They spend most of their time playing and having fun, and if you are there, they will love to land on your shoulder and play with you. What is great about budgies is that you can teach them many tricks and communication. Budgies can memorize words, and it has been scientifically proven that some of them can compose complex phrases. If you are relaxed by the chirping of birds and their beautiful humming, if you have budgies, you can listen to these sounds every day. If you feel lonely, these birds will surely make you feel loved and happy and will be great company for you. Find them a corner in your home and place their cage where they will spend most of their time. They sleep up to 12 hours, so you won't be able to hear them doing anything and distracting you overnight. They love toys, so you can easily make gadgets for them to play with, land, and have fun in a cage. Budgies can live quite a long time, even 7 to 15 years if you take care of them. Somewhere, data has been recorded, and some have even turned 20. Budgies are very cuddly creatures and love to spend time with their owner. And in the meantime, a wonderful and unbreakable bond will be created between you and such creatures. They show sexual dimorphism, so it's really easy to distinguish males and females. Budgies love sweets, and you can make them sweets from different types of grains, fruits, and vegetables. If you have children, budgies can teach them responsibilities. Thus, they can become aware that animals are also living beings and that they require special care just like them. You can give them smaller tasks, such as changing food and water, playing with them, and the like. What is important to mention is that they require special care and time, just like any other animal. You need to clean their cage every day and change food and water, so as to not get some kind of infection and thus weaken their health. Also, make sure that the area where they're located is quiet and does not make a lot of noise, so as not to get stressed. Spend at least some of your free time teaching them tricks and words so they don't get lonely. Take them to veterinary checkups regularly to check their health. So, if they are sick, you can act quickly and preventively. Every animal, in addition to requiring time and special care, also requires money. So, before you buy a pet, try to see if you're in a financial situation to have one. Do hamsters and budgies get along? Hamsters are not carnivores, so they can be found in the presence of birds. Some people say they can even get along great. However, if you want both pets in your home, you must initially observe their behavior in the presence of each other. The only danger can be posed by territorial males who do not want any other animal in their presence and in their territory. However, whether they will socialize with each other is a rarity. They will usually ignore each other as in nature, primarily because they do not benefit from each other, and secondarily because they simply do not experience each other. They can be in the same room, but never in the same cage, especially because they eat the same type of food, which of course can lead to certain conflicts. So, the final answer to this question is yes, they can live together, but in separate cages, or the same cage with a partition to mark the territories in which they live, primarily to avoid conflicts over food and drink because their diet is almost the same. Are budgies scared of hamsters? Budgies are not afraid of hamsters. They do not even notice them in the normal world and nature, in the sense that they do not socialize together, which of course does not necessarily mean that there are no exceptions. Budgies just don't like animals that are too loud and the sounds they make, and that can only scare them, and since hamsters are very calm, there's no way budgies could be scared of a hamster. One thing is for sure, both hamsters and budgies require special attention and care. Some may need more, some less, but these are living beings who must be loved in any case and never neglected. If you decide to have a pet, you must understand it is a really big obligation. You cannot neglect the animal in any case. It doesn't matter which pet is better, but which one will suit you better and which one you will get along with better. Just like with people.
And thank you all for watching. I hope you decided what should you get, hamster or budgie? Maybe both.
Come. Good boy.
Watch next. Previous video, or how to make a huge birdcage aviary. Visit our official webpage for more information and budgie care.